at Citi Field in Queens, New York. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets. And taking the ball for the Mets, Ty Rodriguez. Singy, he was ridiculously good on the mound last year. Rodriguez ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to come out aggressive but composed as well. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's foul. Now the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. There's the strike at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Ty Rodriguez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sanchez settles under it. 2 away now. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Isaac Paredes.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
Bush takes it himself and quickly 1 away in the second. Rodriguez making his first start of the year. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Ball 1.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. That's the 3rd out. After an inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Wyatt Langford.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one out to right. 2 down. Dingler up next for the Mariners. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Back here at Citi Field, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Garrett Sanchez.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7.
And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
The Mariners still looking for their first hit in this one. And a big swing and a miss. Good eye right there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Bush takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Isaac Paredes.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now. Sometimes all it takes is 1 hit, so we'll see if they can break through and get something going.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Struck him out looking. Rodriguez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Abrams in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. No outs, runners at first and second. Out to short, Abrams. Wide throw, and it gets away. Now back in safely at first. So digging in, Michael Bush. Payoff pitch. Run around the move. Called strike 3. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
I think on that one right there, they were just trying to stay out of the double play. Guy at the dish isn't very fast, so anything on the ground in the infield is most likely going to be a double play. So you can't fault the team for trying to force the issue. Make sure that they create an opportunity here to score a run in this inning.
One away. Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. The M's hitless so far in the game. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough.
Horner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
That one a little bit high, and the count 1-2. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Rodriguez locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
Foul ball there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. Over to Turan. One. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Paredes. The next to hit takes outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball. That's inside.
And it remains 2-2. Man at first, one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 3 outs. Strikes him out for the 4th time today. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Ty Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 down. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Rodriguez with a tremendous game both at the plate and on the mound. A really special performance.
Having him on the roster is like a cheat code, Boog. I don't know how you stop him if he's going like he was in this one.
And next for New York, Ty Rodriguez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 2nd of the year. And the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
2nd inning set to go. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
On the ground, Rodriguez to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. That one fouled off. Rodriguez, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and a 4-time MVP. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 8th, Ty Rodriguez. Up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. And at first, so up next for New York, Michael Busch. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Runner takes off. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
On the ground, right side. In time to Busch. Now one gone, and Rodriguez really stood out in this one.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
All loaded up. Isaac Paredes up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ground ball. Rodriguez whips it to first as they escape the bases loaded jam. One down. So up next for New York, Ty Rodriguez. That one ripped. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's two away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In time to Bush, and he's out. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Bottom of the sixth inning, Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Check swing went around, and that is strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 3-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Rodriguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers said they've only chased the pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Into second, and he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Michael Bush digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez on the move to the gap. Brings it in. Both runners tagging.
Hold it there.
Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Paredes. And there's two down. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Austin Wells up now for the Mets. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
The 1-1. On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Rodriguez was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next.